Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to today's video. I'm filming this intro and outro on the same day after I've technically filmed the last clip for this video, but we're just going to ignore that because today we are going to be doing another reading challenge slash reading vlog type of video. In today's video I'm going to be reading Colleen Hoover books for a week. As you guys know, Colleen Hoover is one of my favourite authors ever. She's written up some of my favourite books, Reminders of Him, It Ends With Us. Like, I love those books so much, so I wanted to do a kind of tier ranking Colleen Hoover books video, and to do that I needed to read obviously all of her books. So in today's video I'm going to be reading the 7, I believe it is, books of hers that I have not yet read, and going to be basically sharing my thoughts with you guys and basically just reading Colleen Hoover books for a week. So without further ado, I will just kind of show you the books that I'm planning on reading this week, and then we can get straight into the video. So firstly, I've got 2 books that aren't part of a series. The only one of hers that I'm not going to be reading is Maybe Now. That's the only one that I haven't read yet because it's really difficult to get at the moment because they're changing the covers, so it's not going to be out like to buy until September, and I really didn't like Maybe Sunday, so I don't mind leaving that one. Plus the books that she's written as part of a short story collection, I'm not reading all of those in this video. So in no particular order, this is not the order that I'll be reading them in. We have Without Merit. This is less of a romance. There is a romance in it, but it is more of a kind of family and secrets kind of unraveling story. Gonna be reading this one. Gonna be reading Losing Hope, which is the 2nd book in the Hopeless series. I've read the first Hopeless book and didn't really like it, and this is, I believe, the same book but from Dean's point of view, so we'll see how I feel about that. And then I'm going to be reading the entire Point of Retreat series. So we've got Slammed, which is the 1st book, Point of Retreat, which is the 2nd book, and then This Girl, which is the 3rd book. So this is about Laken and Will, and it's just their story told in Laken's perspective, then the second part in Will's, and then this is kind of like a recap in Will's as well. So those are the 5 physical books that I'm going to be reading, and then on my phone, on the Kindle Unlimited app, I'm going to be reading the Finding Cinderella novella and the Finding Perfect novella, and they tie together the Losing Hope, Hopeless series and the All Your Perfect series. So I read those both in the same day, so this is technically 6 days of reading but 7 books, just because they were so short. One was like 150 and the other one was like 120 pages, so got through those super quickly. But yeah, without further ado, I will just get straight into this video so you guys can see all my thoughts and opinions on these books. Also, in this first clip I have tonsillitis, so sorry for me not speaking and stuff. I do talk more in the other clips and stuff, but that's just why I look a bit rough. Okay, so I am about 80% of the way through Slammed, and I'm really liking it so far. Sorry I haven't been speaking much or anything, I'm just like obviously feeling very under the weather, but I do think I'm going to be giving this probably about 4 stars, but I'm excited to see how it ends, and I've read it all today, so that is a good sign. And like, I haven't forced myself to read it, I've been really eager to read it, and I think I've only stopped like 2 or 3 times, so like really into it, really enjoying it. Okay, so I just finished it's not Point of Retreat, I just finished Slammed. I'm definitely going to be picking up the other 2 books. I really liked Laken and Will. I'd probably give this a 3.75. I really enjoyed the story, but the ending felt very rushed, and I feel like there wasn't that much depth to some of the characters, especially Will. I feel like there was absolutely no depth, but as it's a 3-part series, I'm hoping to get that in the next few books, so that's why it's a 3.75 for me. But yeah, first book is done. Hey guys, so it's day 2 of this challenge now, and as you saw earlier, I have now started Without Merit. We are almost 30% of the way through the book, I believe, so far, and I am liking it. I'm actually quite intrigued by this. I haven't seen too much spoken about it, but obviously we are trying to get through all her books, so that is why we are reading this one. I'm pretty sure this is standalone, as I've mentioned before, but yeah, excited to kind of get through this. Definitely will finish this today, obviously. I've got my antibiotics now, and I'm feeling so much better than I did yesterday. Sorry I didn't really speak, but yeah, I really enjoyed Slammed as well, so we'll definitely be picking up the other 2 books later in this week to continue on with the challenge, and I'll definitely get the physical books rather than doing audiobooks. So yeah, got this one today, and then I'll do Losing Hope tomorrow and see how we feel about it. Fingers crossed I do enjoy it, but I don't have loads of hope considering how much I didn't like Hopeless, but obviously we will see. Now we are focusing in on Without Merit, so I'm going to carry on reading this one now. Hey guys, so I just finished Without Merit. I'd probably give this a 3 stars. It was okay. I just don't know, it just didn't really, I didn't love the story. I didn't really like the romance of it, the kind of romantic interest. Like, they were kind of cute, but like parts of it were just a little bit weird to me. Overall, I liked the kind of mental health representation. I liked kind of, I guess, the reveal. There wasn't really a plot twist in here like there normally is with Colleen Hoover books, but overall it was a decent read, so that one's a 3 star for me. So that is today's reading done for this little challenge, and tomorrow I guess I will get started with Losing Hope, I believe. So yeah, catch up with you tomorrow. That's when I'm almost dreading a little bit because I really hope it's good, but I feel like I won't like it, but we'll see. Okay, so this morning I went out and I bought Point of Retreat and This Girl, so the last 2 books in the Slammed series. So I'm going to start, I believe Point of Retreat is the next one, so I'm going to start that one today for today's book. So just to recap, 2 days ago I started Slammed, I finished that obviously in a day, and same with Without Merit yesterday. So 3rd day, 3rd book, we are doing Point of Retreat. So the last 2 physical books I have left are This Girl and Losing Hope, and then I have the 2 novellas, and they all look so similar, I can't lie, but we're going to do Point of Retreat next. Okay, so I've started reading Point of Retreat. I'm now on page 73, which according to Goodreads is 22% through the book. So a decent way in. I mean, not too much, but you know, a little bit of the way in. I am enjoying it so far. I don't like this as much as Slammed so far, but I'm expecting it to get better. I don't like Will's point of view as much as Laken's. The first book's in Laken's, this one's in Will's. But I am excited to see where it goes. I can see very obviously there's one trope in here. It's kind of like a miscommunication trope type thing, which just annoys me so much. This isn't really a spoiler, by the way, but it's when kind of one of the characters decides it's better off not to tell the person something, and it's like just gonna lead to problems, so obviously, but whatever. I am excited to carry on with it. I'm gonna take a little break, have some lunch and stuff, but definitely will finish this one today, without a doubt. I feel like these books, the Slammed one, I got through so quickly. This one I'm also getting through so fast as well. So yeah, enjoying it so far. That is the end of Point of Retreat. So to be honest, I did not like this one as much as Slammed at all, I can't lie. I think I just wasn't really too happy with Will in this book, and I found a few parts a little bit cringe and a little bit forced, like just with some of the side characters. I just felt like some of them seemed really weirdly written, like so many of them didn't have very much depth, but then like you were adding extra characters and stuff. I don't know, it was just a little bit much. I'd probably give this maybe a 2.5. I will be reading This Girl tomorrow. I have no idea what that one's actually about. I'll actually read the blurb now. It's way smaller text, I can't lie, and I think it's longer. It is, it's only 296 pages actually, and it's got a load of stuff at the end with like the first book, I believe. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to finish this one off tomorrow. Hopefully I should be able to do that. If it's less than 300 pages, I should definitely be able to finish it off. But yeah, this one I think might be a retelling of from his point of view. I'm not even sure. So yeah, anyway, I will read this one tomorrow. But yeah, overall this is probably a 2.5 maybe, I think. But yeah, I will catch up with you again tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is now day 4 of, that's 4 of my little Colleen Hoover challenge reading week thing, and today we have This Girl to read, which is the last one in the Point of Retreat series, or Slam series, whatever you want to call it. And it is now about 8:20, so it's a little bit later in the day. I did get kind of a third of the way, it says 30% on Goodreads, of the way through the book already, which is obviously a good thing, because then I should definitely be able to finish it today, fingers crossed. It should only take me a couple more hours. So far, sorry, my SD card ran out and I had to delete a bunch of stuff. I can't remember what I was saying. I'm not loving it tons so far. It's basically Will and Laken talking about their kind of past relationship and him telling her all the stuff that kind of she didn't know from his point of view. Reminds me a lot of one of those episodes of like a sitcom where it's kind of like a filler episode and they're all just kind of talking about funny things that have happened in the past, and you get like the clips of like what's happened, like almost like a highlight one. But Either way, I'm just going to continue on with this and definitely should finish it tonight. Okay, so it is now 9:30 and we are done with this girl. Yay, because I didn't like it. It was literally just slammed from Will's point of view, and I don't love Will. And this made me not really like him that much. He seems very selfish, I think, in this book. And it was just dull. Like, it was so similar. Like, I just think I'm not a fan of retellings from like a different point of view, which is literally the book I'm reading tomorrow, so that'll be fun. But yeah, 2 stars for this. I mean, I got through it and it went reasonably quickly, so I clearly liked it at some points, but I was really just trying to get through it. Like, just a bit dull. I don't know whether I'm sitting on 2 stars right now. I might drop it down, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't normally rate books below 2 stars unless I actively dislike them. I don't know, I didn't really like this. I really don't know, we'll see. We will see what I rate it, but we are done with this for now and then moving on to Hopeless tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back to day 5 of my little Colleen Hoover reading challenge. So I am currently a little bit of the way into Losing Hope. I'm just on chapter 8, page 73, and Sky and Calder have now met, but I'm actually really enjoying this much more than I enjoyed Hopeless. I feel like Holder's point of view makes everything seem so much less creepy. Like, he seems like so much more of a nice guy, and I would much rather, I understand you can't get the plot twist from Holder's point of view really, but I kind of much prefer this book to Hopeless. I also really like, what I didn't like with this girl is that it really just didn't give any more details when Will was kind of doing it from his point of view. It really just felt like the same book over again. But this book, you've got a whole kind of first section of the book which doesn't even have Sky in it. It's before they've even met, and it's all about Les, his sister, and him. So I think this is much better than both this girl and Hopeless. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I will keep you updated with how far I get into it and my opinions overall. Hey guys, so we have now finished Losing Hope. I actually like this one a lot more than I was expecting to, and I did get through this reasonably quickly. I would probably give this one a 3.25 stars. I definitely much preferred it to the initial Hopeless book, which I didn't really like at all. As you guys heard in my first update, my opinions kind of stayed the same. I much preferred this book from Dean's point of view. Once it got to where he met Sky, it was a little bit more predictable and a bit more repetitive, but overall I did enjoy it. I think it was good that I left a decent break between reading these two, and I am excited to read the other 2 novellas tomorrow that tie in the kind of All Your Perfect series as well. But yeah, overall we are now done with this one, and I guess I will see you tomorrow with the last day of this challenge, unless I split the novellas over 2 days, but I really doubt I will because they're like 100 pages each. Good morning guys, I have been reading all morning. I'm not at my house, hence why I'm on my phone, but I've been reading all morning and I'm gonna get through the 2 novellas today. As we saw, I finished Losing Hope yesterday and I didn't talk too much about it, but I actually really liked it. I did give that 3 stars. And then today I've already read Finding Cinderella. I finished that one. Again, they're only like 100 and something pages, so very easy to finish. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was really cute. I really liked Six and Daniel, and I gave that one 3 stars. And now I'm about 40% of the way through Finding Perfect, which is the final novella in the series, which marks the last book I'm reading for this video, which is very exciting. But unfortunately I'm reading it on my phone, so I can't really show you what it's like any time lapses or anything, because it would just be me clicking through a phone, which would be very boring. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update that I am also enjoying Finding Perfect at the moment. It's probably gonna be a 3 stars. I feel like novellas are difficult for me to give 4 or 5 stars, just unless they're really fleshed out. When it's just like an extension of characters, it just feels a bit more like an extended epilogue. But overall I am enjoying them and they are fun, so I will probably finish that very quickly. I can't lie, probably in the next half an hour. So yeah, I'm going to get on and read that one now. Hey guys, so it is later in the day and I am obviously, I'll zoom this out actually, that's a bit close to my face. I'm obviously home now. I don't know if I talked about Finding Cinderella earlier, I can't remember, but I finished both of the novellas. They were both very quick and I enjoyed them both. The first one, Finding Cinderella, I gave 3.5 stars. I thought it was really cute, just kind of like a nice little story. I really enjoyed seeing Daniel and Six together. I liked them together and I really liked the story. I don't think it needed a whole book and I liked the way it kind of wrapped up quite quickly. And then I gave 4 stars to Finding Perfect. I don't normally rate novellas that high because I feel like a lot of the time you can't get the depth, but I actually really liked this one. It even made me a little bit emotional seeing the characters together, and the characters from All Your Perfects again. I really love them. So overall I really enjoyed this one, and I was actually pleasantly pleased with that. That was probably my favourite book that I've read all week. I really liked Finding Perfect. So yeah, that is the end of this video. So I now chat to you in the outro and give kind of my final thoughts. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. What I wanted to do just at the end was kind of rank these books in how much I like them. So going from worst to best, the worst book I read obviously was This Girl. This is the worst book I've ever read in my life so far. I really didn't enjoy it at all. I just found it so pointless and boring. Then we have Point of Retreat. I don't think Will and Laken really needed a sequel. They kind of summed up their story very much in the first book, I found, and the trope that I kind of found interesting in the first book is not here at all. Then we've got Without Merit. This is a good book. I didn't really like the romance in it though, but I was interested in the mystery, but overall it was very average. I believe I gave it 3 stars. This one I believe I gave 1.25, and this one I gave 2, so this was a 3-star. Then Losing Hope was my next one. I was actually very pleased with this considering how much I didn't like Hopeless. I believe I gave this one either 3.25 or 3.5 stars. Overall it was a pretty decent book and I enjoyed it a lot. Then I would put Finding Cinderella, the little novella. I can't again remember how many ratings stars I gave that one, but obviously I mentioned it in the video. That was very cute, very easy, just kind of a chill novella. Then I had Slammed, which is the first book in the Point of Retreat series. I gave this one a 4 stars. I really actually enjoyed that one. And then my favourite book was probably Finding Perfect, which was the little novella that tied All Your Perfects and Losing Hope series, Hopeless series, all together. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. Then you can hit subscribe and turn the bell to join a little club. Make sure you turn on all your notifications. Then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a low link up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!